Just got done with that run, a little 3 mile joint. Had a beautiful time, beautiful trip over the weekend. And today, man, I just want to talk about the power of thought, the power of your thoughts. And it might sound cliche, but I know from my experience, and I'm sure plenty other people can attest and agree to this, that it really shapes your reality. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where you visualize certain things, you see them in your sleep, you see them in your thoughts, you see them in people, and eventually they manifest. And that's like the most powerful tool we have as just human beings. You know what I mean? So it's like what you think about is eventually what you contain and what you possess. Now I know some people that, well, I think about $1 million every day. Well, the thing is, if no action is put with it, then they're just hallucinations. You know what I'm saying? They're just lingering in your mind as something that you want badly, and your intentions are to have these things. But if the action isn't, if your thoughts aren't fueled by your actions, then there's a good chance you're not gonna manifest that. And then on the flip side, on the negative side, you know how it's crazy how sometimes you could just be so positive in your thinking and in your actions, and you know, you get around that one person and it's like they looking at you like, because you got that all this positive, this good energy around you, you know what I mean? They just can't wait to throw a chunk of shit in your thoughts. And you got to be careful, because that chunk of shit will travel all the way through your whole ecosystem, and you'll have to digest it out. You know what I mean? So with that being said, surround yourself with like-minded people. You know what I mean? Negative energy attracts negative energy. Positive energy attracts positive energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes a double negative can create a positive. Look at the George Floyd situation. Look at, you know, a lot of things that happened in the world recently where negative things have created positive outcomes. You know what I mean? So just the power of your thought, man, is just so crucial in developing whatever it is that you want to be or do in life. So you got to start telling yourself, well, if this is what I want, how can I have this? How am I able to maintain, how am I able to attain these things and acquire these things? And it all starts with the thought, man, the power of your thoughts, man. Put a lot of effort, energy, and positivity into your thoughts, into the way you think. And eventually, hopefully, that will portray and transfer into the way you act. You feel me? So let's not take that lightly, man. So I got goals, you got goals. We got to think about these goals, put these in our thoughts, put these in the front of our mind. And then secondly, we have to act upon that to manifest it if this is what we really want. So ask yourself the real question: what is it that you really want? What is it that you want out of life? What is it that you want to do in life? You know what I mean? Because the first thing people might say is, oh, I want to take care of my kid, or I want to give my kid the world. Let's exclude the family, the kids. Let's exclude everybody, because you come into this world, you're born alone, and you're going to die alone. So therefore, just focus on you for a second. What is it that you want for yourself? Think about that for a second. Are you willing to put yourself in position and do the things that it requires daily to acquire these things in your thoughts? That's the second question. If both of them is yes, then get to it. You know what I mean? So the power of your thoughts that transfers into energy, positive and negative, man, is very powerful. Let's stop overlooking that. We got a whole young generation where their thoughts is just consumed of violent music. And what do? You know? It's like, damn, okay. So it's like what you consume is everything. And your thoughts control everything. You know what I mean? Well, then we got people like Elon Musk. You know what I mean? What was his thought? What was he thinking? He's on some whole other shit. Now you see that it manifests right before our eyes, and it's a whole, you know, $1 trillion enterprise now. You know what I mean? Your thought, what you think, what you see, what you receive, right? All this shit is connected, man. That's what I'm slowly finding out, you know what I mean? So, and just real quick from a personal experience, everything that I thought I was gonna be, this is how crazy. I'm gonna leave it off with this. When I was young, people who know me know my story, like I used to play basketball or whatever. But in the back of my mind, I used to always tell myself, like, if I don't make it to the NBA or if I don't go overseas and get paid for playing basketball, I'm gonna just do X, Y, and Z. And that thought was stronger than going overseas or playing basketball, like, flourishing or finishing my career in basketball. The thought of my backup plan was stronger than my actual love for playing basketball. So what happens? One thing leads to another, and them thoughts manifest, man. And there I was in the streets for, 16, 17 years of my life, which I don't regret or take away, but it's just to show the example of the power of your thought, man. So, be careful what you think, be careful what you wish for, as the saying goes. So let's put our minds and our thoughts toward what we want to acquire, positive shit, and eliminate all these negative ass people out of our thoughts. All right, one.